Hi everyone, I am Dr. Bhagyashree. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Heal with Homeopathy. Today we are going to talk about totality of symptoms. Dr. Hahnemann mentions about totality of the symptoms in aphorism number 7 in Organon of Medicine. Dr. Hahnemann mentions about totality of the symptom in aphorism number 7. What Dr. Hahnemann said, now as in a disease from which no manifest exciting or maintaining causa occasionalis has to be removed, we can perceive nothing but the morbid symptom. It must regard being had to the possibility of a miasm and attention paid to the accessory circumstances, be the symptom alone by which the disease demand and points to the remedy suited to relieve it, and moreover the totality of these its symptom of this outwardly reflected picture of the internal essence of the disease, and that is the affection of the vital force, must be the principal or the sole means whereby the disease can make known what remedy it requires, the only thing that can determine the choice of the most appropriate remedy, and thus in the word the totality of the symptom must be principal. Indeed, the only thing the physician has to take note of in every case of disease and to remove by means of his art, in order that it shall be cured and transformed into health. What Hahnemann wants us to understand, that nothing can be known of disease except symptom. It is the patient who is ill, not his parts or organs. Symptoms are the only important guide for the selection of medicine. Then what we have to give importance to? We have to give importance to the characteristic, uncommon, peculiar features and not the common symptoms. The remedy is hardly ever indicated by a single symptom, howsoever if it is peculiar. So what Dr. Hahnemann says, if you have a single symptom, if it is peculiar, then also we cannot give that medicine. On single symptoms we cannot prescribe medicine, so we want the totality of symptoms. It has been stated that the remedy which we select should match the image of the illness. So what constitute this image? Do we have to consider all the symptoms of the patient? No, we have to consider only the characteristic symptoms which those symptoms are very important, and we have to consider them to make our totality of the symptom. So the sum total of the symptoms or the totality of the symptoms must have these characteristic symptoms. It is the total of these characteristic feature of that particular patient. So we do not have to consider all the symptoms which are important for diagnostic of the disease. The selection of the medicine is not based on the quantitative symptoms of the case, but on the qualitative symptoms of the case. Qualitative symptoms means which are the symptoms which are very characteristic, which are very peculiar, which are very uncommon to that particular case. We have to consider them for selection of the medicine. So we have to keep this in mind while making the totality of the symptoms, so that there should be no confusion that we have to consider common symptoms or we have to consider the characteristic, peculiar or uncommon features. The complete case record which we take the case, when we take the case of the patient, the complete record will have two set of symptoms. One is the group of symptoms which are common to disease. So these type of symptoms are very important for the diagnosis of that disease. These symptoms are the chief complaints which bother the patient most. And number two, these are these symptoms which are very unusual, characteristic, peculiar, uncommon, or you can consider concomitant in this category. So these symptoms we cannot describe. These symptoms we cannot describe on the basis of the pathology, or it is not directly related to that particular disease. So these kind of symptoms are very important. So generally what we do, we take both set of symptoms and make the totality of the patient. But in actual practice what happens, that this second set of symptoms are very important for prescribing. The second set of symptoms are much more important than the common symptoms. So whenever you will make totality of the symptoms, you have to consider these uncommon peculiar characteristic symptoms. They are must for your totality. These common symptoms you should not consider, because if you consider these common symptoms, you will have all the polychrist medicines. So whenever you make your totality, be clear and be precise about the symptoms, their modalities, their causation, their concomitant. These kind of symptoms are very important. So this was the today's video on totality of symptoms. If you like this video, do consider subscribing to my channel, and please like this video, share with your friends. Thank you so much.